Good morning, everyone. We've got Jeff listening while he's driving. We got Kevin Scott. Good morning. Good morning. So let's get started here. We're going to start off with the barrel dice again. And hopefully everything is coming across good here. A little crooked. Crooked again. Get that down. Yes, we had a good roll. Let's see if we can continue that roll today. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Better. Try it one more time here. Okay, let's use the regular dice. 3632. I split apart when I left my fingers. We got a 415. Gets us a 2421. Two, 6, 8. 4246. Good morning, Justin. Again, did I split apart when I left my fingers? 4-3. So that's gonna be something we're gonna have to worry about today with that splitting of the dice. Morning, Brian. So again, 3632. 2. I was way off. Lands on 5-4. Hard on, Big Daddy, man. 6564. 4-6-10. 5-4-5-6. Big bounce. Aces, magic aces. Exactly. 3-6-3-2. Again, big bounce, 4, 6, 10 again. 5, 4, 5, 6. Too hard, 4. 3, 6, 3, 2. Better. Magic aces again. Wow. One more try here. We'll get into Crapsee then. 3, 6, 3, 2. Morning, lazy dog. One, 6, 7. What a way to end a roll here. Okay, let's get into Crapsee. Ten people watching so far. Oh, show checking in. I would like to think so there, lazy dog. My record on live stream is actually like about 46, I think it is. 44 or 46. It's one of those two. So let's see if we can beat the record today. 3, 6, 3, 2. One, 6, 7. So we're gonna go to cousin 1 set to start off the day, I think. So let's start with a 3, 2, 3, 6 when we start the show here. So let's get there started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 449 of the Level Up program and day number 159 of the Black Belt. Hey, if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing the blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps checking in number 1. He says he's going to be listening while he's driving, so he has lots of stops to do this morning. We got Kevin Scott in there. We got Justin Martin, Brian Flegel, Lazy Dog, Coach Joe, and 208 Craps Joel. So good morning to everybody. And Lazy Dog puts a reminder out there. This is not a political channel, but hey, go out and vote, especially if you live in Wisconsin, because Wisconsin is going to be one of the deciding states in this election here. So make sure you get out and vote today. Today is November 5th of 2024. So yesterday we had a decent roll. I think we had a 36 roller, and I stopped the show right after that thinking, hey, I can't any better, so might as well do that. But anyhow, we're going to start off with a bankroll today of $6,759. So that's going to bring us to level 6 of the CMJ plan that you guys can check out. If you check it in the description here below, it has a Google sheet, and I'll bring it to where I go through all the different levels and that. But anyhow, our win goal today is going to be $675. So if you get to win goal, make sure you put in the chat that you made goal. If I was in a real casino, my stop loss would be $1,012. We are coming into today's program with 51 wins and 17 losses. Good morning, John GT. So anyhow, we're going to start off with a cousin 2 set here. And cousin 1 set. I was using the cousin 2 set during the warm-up, and we had quite a few bad numbers show up there. So we're going to try to avoid them by switching over to that cousin 1. We got Demon Dog Chris checking in. Good morning. We got Coffeeland. Good morning. So everybody jump into Crapsee, click that live tab, and play along. We got 12 people in Crapsee watching. We had 16 people watching on YouTube with 7 likes so far. So we're going to call that all bets set and dice out. So 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice split apart a little bit when they left my fingers. We got lucky. We got a 1, 5, 6, and that is the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. Let's make sure we get everything working here first, though. 3, 2, 3, 6 is a dice set. We have a 1, 5, 6 result. And we're marking that point of 6. So everything should be set up properly here and working. So we have got, like I said, a level 6 here going on. So we're going to start off with 480 across. And that is going to be 75 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90, and that's 6 and 8. And again, everything's been the same as what we were doing on level 5. It's just that the numbers are increased a little bit. If we get a 4 or 10, I originally had it set up as a 160 across pressure, which is probably what we'll do, but we can also tie in that 410 flip if we wanted to, depending on how I'm feeling. If we get a 5 or 9 hit, that'll press up to 125. If we have a 6 or 8 hit, we'll press it up to 138. And then after that, we'll come down. After that second hit, it will come down to 256 across, which is basically 160 across plus 96 across. And then we'll start trend betting from there. But let's call it all bets set. And let's get our new dice set here. So we're going to go with a 4-1-4-5 dice set. 4-1. 4, 5. So a little more spin and less chin here, Joe. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Frida. These are not comfortable. Let's regrip them. And we got magic aces. We threw a few of those during the warm-up. So we got magic aces, 1, 1, 2. And that was using the, I'm walking back and forth here, using a 4-1-4-5 dice set. So that's going to be 1 dice off axis. And why did it not come across on 4-1-4-5 was our dice set? Why did it not come across on my results on the bottom? Might have found a problem. Let's see if that was the right dice set. 4-1-4-5. So that should have been an explosion of that right die. And a single pinch away on the left die. But anyhow, let's get the marked in Crapsee here. We'll figure that out later, why it's not working on my KPI tracker on the bottom of the screen there. But that was no help for us. So we're going to go again with a 3-2-3-6 dice set. And we'll call that all bets set. 19 people playing along. We got 20 people watching. Dice out. And we got a 1, 2, 3 craps. So we're not getting too much progress here, but that is the Alfredo sauce. And that was using the 3236 die set. So we got 1, 2, 3 craps. Still looking for hit number 1 here. So let's go with 3132 die set. 3132. It is a cousin 1 variety. And we'll call it a bet set here. If we don't get a hit on this one, we're going to have to start considering bringing some of our bets down so we don't lose as much. So we don't get too far into this roll here. This out. Ooh, they kind of rolled way over. We're on the opposite side. We get the 5, 6. That would be the Yo Jeff. So let's find it on our key thing here. So that is the Yo Chef using the 3132 die sets. And again, that is not a hit here for us. So I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to pull down 160 off the table, and we'll go to our level 5 here, which is the 320 across. So hopefully that'll help save us a little bit and help get us out of the shooter, hopefully. We're going to go with a 4, 5, 4, 6 die set. And let's call that all bet set. Dice out. 4, 5, 4, 6. Still looking for hit number 1. And there we got it. Hit number 1. We have a 2-2 hard 4. That's the hard fuzzy 4. Or 2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that was using the 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set. And we had a 2-2 4 hard 4 result. So let's do this once. Let's pressure that 4. We're going to drop in $2 and we'll add 100 to it. So we'll make the 4 look like 150. We'll back again to the 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. 23 people watching here. We got 19 people playing on Crapsee. Days out. 3, 2, 3, 6. We got the 3, 5 grape ape. So that was using the 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set. And we got a 3, 5, 8. Actually, that was not using a 4, 5 dice set. I'm going to change that because we went to the 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set on that. So let's change that back to what it was, what it should have been. 3, 2, 3, 6 with a 3, 5, 8. There we go. Oh, should be right now. So that was an 8. So we're going to pressure the 6 and 8 up to $96 each. A lot of stuff to remember here. And actually, we have 168 brought back to the rack. We're going to bring our bets down, actually. We're going to go 160 across. So that way we get out of the shooter on the first shooter here. Oh, what's up? Let me check that once. Thanks, Brad. Let me double check something here. I wonder if I messed something up when I don't know what I did. I'm gonna have to just deal with that, I think, here, for the day here, Brian. Um, yeah, so for some reason it's not working. we're just gonna have to deal with it. And then I will try to figure it out for tomorrow. I'm sure I screwed something up this morning when I was setting things up because I was kind of in a little bit of a rush here setting up. I was running behind schedule a little bit. So we got a 1-3-1-5 dice set. We did regress our bets. We went to 160 across. And we'll call this all bet set. Yeah, I just looked to Joe to see if all the lower fields were cleared out, and they seem to be cleared out. When I reset everything later, hopefully it'll work tomorrow. I know this happened one other time too, so I'm sure it's a user error on my side of things. So 1-3-1-5 dice out. A little bit of a high arc on that dice, so we got a 1-6-7. So we got out of the shooter. It was not a very quality roll using a 1-3-1-5 dice set. And we had a 1-6-7 result. Yeah, for some reason it's not working there on that side of things. So that's going to be a 1-6-7. Ouch. And we will be looking for a new pointer, new shooter here. So somehow I have to get in a groove of things with entering everything in. Yeah, so the quality of that last roll is only 4. So welcome to live TV, says Coach Joe. Yeah, these clothes are working. Yeah. So get the wife up. She needs to slap the 7 out of me. You're funny, lazy dog. Better lay down in the corners. I'll come over and kick you. No, I'm just kidding. He always says that I kick dogs. I don't know where he gets that from, but anyhow, we're gonna call that all bets set here. Well, shooter number 2 here coming up, and dice out 3-2-3-6. And we had a 5-3-8, the grape 8, grape ape. So it's marked a point of 8 on our come out. And again, that was using a 3-2-3-6 dice set with a 5-3-8 result. So I'm going to keep on entering it in on my keyboard just as if everything is working here. Maybe it might start working eventually. We'll find a problem eventually, maybe. Who knows? But we're going to go with our new dice set here. We're going to go with a 6-5-6-3 dice set. And we're going to go 480 across on our bets. Again, that's going to be 75 and a 4-5, 9 and 10, 90 and that's 6 and 8. Every time you get on Crapsee, yep. We'll go all bet set here. And dice out. 6-5-6-3 is our dice set. Cross 6s on top. Dice did split apart when they landed, and we have OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots. Midnight. And again, that was using that 6-5-6-3 dice set. And we had a 6-6-12 result. So again, that's going to be no help for us, but that is one of the bookends there. So we'll go back to the 3-2-3-6. Again, that's going to be 1 dice off axis on that last one there. The left one went off axis and the right one single pitched away. So 3-2-3-6. And we'll call that all bet set here. Dice out. A little bit long on that landing zone. We have a 3-3 hard 6 to double Degen. So we are more that'll be our first hit there. So we got a 3-3 heart 6. And again, I was using that 3-2-3-6 dice set. So we are going to pressure that 6 and 8, and we're going to make the 6 and 8 look like 138 each. And we're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6. Every time we have a hardway on top, we always go back to our base dice set. There's a primary on top on both sides that last roll. We'll call it all bet set. And we got another 6, and this time it's going to be the KitchenAid mixer. We got a 1-5-6, so that's going to be really nice for us. And again, that was using the 3-2-3-6 dice set with a 1-5-6 result. So that's going to be able to get us out of the shooter right away now. And we got out of the shooter on that 480 across bet level. So now we're going to have enough money to go to 256 across. So let's bring those bets down. 256 across looks like 160 across. And then we put another 96 across on top of that. So that's going to be $40 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 48 on that 6 and 8. And now we're just going to start trend betting up from here. If I took everything off the table, we would be at $7,033. So we are roughly $401 away from goal. And that's going to give us a, what do we have going on here, Joe? There we go. 4145 dice set. 4145 for our new dice set. Good morning, Big Kahuna. And dice out. That was a weird bounce, but we have a 628, and that is the Duracell 8. Cool. Support free live content and give that thumbs up where deserved. And that was using the 4145 dice set. And we got a 628 result. And that was also a winner 8. So the puck comes off. And what we're going to do is we're going to pressure both the 6 and 8 up to $60. Because remember, we're going to sister press that first hit. And then we'll turn all of our bets off and we'll wait for a new point to be established here. And let's see what our new dice set's going to be here. It is going to be a 4-6-4-2 dice set. 4-6-4-2, cousin 1 variety. And let's call that all bets set here. Let's get a new point established. This is still shooter number 2. Knock on table, we got out of both shooters and made a little bit of profit on each one of them. Not much, but a little bit. Dice out. Left one jumped way up. And again, we got a 2-6-8 this time. So last time was a 6-2. This time is a 2-6. And again, that is the Duracell 8. So that was using a 4-6-4-2 dice set. And we came up with a 2-6-8 result. So let's mark that point of 8 once again. Get our new dice set established. It is a 3-2-3-6. And let's call that all bet set. dice out. So Joe says my new dice call should be updated. It should be 6-2 Duracell 8 to match my call. What do I have it as? I have it as the 2-6 Duracell 8. And then I also have the 6-2 Duracell 8. I think that's right there, Joe. So anyhow, we'll dice out 3-2, 3-6. And we got a 5-6. That is the Yo Chef. And again, that was using the 3-2-3-6 dice set with a 5-6 Yo Chef result. Oh, no, no need to add the 8 after that. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's part of the call. But hey, there was selling. Anyhow, new dice set is going to be 4-5, 4-6, and that last one was no help to us for our bets. We still have 280 on the table. We have 322 brought back on this shooter. And let's call this all bet set here. Dice out. Let's get a couple nice hits here. A little bit long on that one. And 3-4-7. And that will be an ouch. So just can't get any traction. At least we're getting out of the shooters here. I was using a 4-5, 4-6 dice set. And we had a 3-4-7 result. So that was 8 rolls long. Let's see if we can switch over to that cousin 2 set once and see if we can extend the rolls here a little bit and see. If we don't get anything out of that, we'll switch over to a totally different set today. These are pretty much average rolls. Having a 36 roller today, everything's a disappointment, I guess. But at least we're making a little bit of money here. We have $6,809. So we are up roughly $49 from where we started. But let's call this all bet set. Looking for a new point. Shooter number 3. Well, 3-6-3-2 day set. And dice out. And the dice kind of cattywamped, as Jeff would say. But we got the 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is true, coming to us from above. And it is also a pass line winner. A come out natural using the 3-6-3-2 dice set. 6-5 yo result. That's going to be no help for us because we don't have any line bets out here. And we're going cousin 2 set now. So that's going to give us a 4-6-4-5. 4-6-4-5 dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. 23 people playing along. We got 28 people watching, 12 likes. Make sure you guys consider giving that thumbs up before you leave here sometime today. It would be greatly appreciated. 4-6-4-5 dice out. Looking for a point. And that is not the point that we are looking for because that is a 3-4. And that's not an ouch. That's a 3-4-7. Pass line winner, come out natural. Again, I was using a 4-6-4-5 dice set. And I'm going to change the dice set around right away quick. And we're going to go right to the all winners set and see if we can prolong some of these rolls because we're not really getting a lot of on axis primary hits here. So let's go to a 5-4-2-3 day set. and see if we can get a point established here and extend these rolls a little bit longer here. But we'll call that all bets set here and dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh, I hit that corner again. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that is going to be a pass line loser on the come out here. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 6, 6, 12 result. Still looking for a point here. Shooter number 3. I don't know why I get on these kicks every so often on these come out rolls, but it is what it is. And again, 5, 4, 2, 3. We'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 1, 3, 4, and everybody knows what that is. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. And again, that was using a 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set with a 1, 3, 4 result. So we are on to 4 now. I know, Craig, right? Why can't we repeat mishaps that are in our favor? And that's why, if you watch a dice, you watch the action, watch how the dice respond after the back wall. And if it's what you're hoping for it to look like, and they kind of are today, a little bit yes, a little bit no, you can change the dice sets really fast if you know what you're looking for. So that's really important for me. But we're going to go 480 across. 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 90 at 6 and 8. Again, we'll stay with the all winner set here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got another 6, 2, 8. And that is the Duracell 8. So, yeah, that's a leaner. Hopefully, it comes down on 6. It will. Good. Okay, so 6, 2, 8. Again, using the all winner set. 5, 4, 2, 3. 6, 2, 8. So it's going to be hit number 1. And again, we're going to go to 138 on the 6 and 8. We'll drop a quarter onto it, and we'll drop 3 nickels and 3 pennies on it. 5, 4, 2, 3. Craig asked that point of how when I hit the ATS and the small at the same time there, on the same row, I should say, how many times did I change dice sets? I started off, I believe, with the cousin 2 set, and I was doing the rhythm rolling, and then I did switch over to the cousin 1 set. So I switched once, Craig, besides the rhythm rolling tech sets that I was using. So I was using the 2V, 3V, or cross 6s, whether it be a cousin 1 or cousin 2 variety throughout the entire roll. So that worked out really nice for us. Hopefully that answers your question. All about set here. And base up. The left one went a little bit higher than the right one. We have OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight again. And again, that was using the 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 6, 6, 12 result. So that is a repeater win on this shooter. 12 was hot number today. Aces were hot while we're trying to warm up. So Craig's asking if was it based on what I was seeing or was I changing to no, it was based off of what I was seeing, Craig. Um, I can get into a nice rhythm where everything is landing the same energy, the same release, everything. But when that release or that landing zone or that the energy changes for some reason, I always switch to the other cousin set because I find that I can keep focused for a certain amount of time, then I get tired. And that's when I make that switch. And it seems to work for me to extend the length of the roll, if that makes sense. So all that said here, nice out. There's always something I feel, whether it be internally or I see, or that angel on my shoulder tells me, nice out. And we got a 415. That is the truck and camper. So let's, that is going to be hit number 2, I believe, for the shooter. 5 4 2 3 for the dice set. We have a 415 result. And guys, if you have questions, make sure you ask them in the chat. If you have suggestions on improvements that I could do, whether it be the dice throwing, the dice setting, or if any kind of suggestion for improvement, just let me know. I am more than happy to take a look at it and take it into consideration. 125 and a 5 and 9 we're going to go. And that should be all of our inside numbers are pressed up now. 5 4 2 3. And we'll call that all bets set. You are very welcome there, Craig. Good morning, Danny. Puck off. Checking in. 5 4 2 3. Dice out. And we got the 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So again, we got out of another shooter here. 5 4 2 3 dice set. 314 results. And that is a winner 4, by the way. So that's going to be a nice little hit. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go up and off. We're going to do the 256 across again. Remember, that's 160 across plus 96 across. And we'll go up and off on that. So we actually in profit $100 on the shooter. If I took everything down, we'd be at 71.65 for the day. So we're roughly a little under $300 shy of goal. So let's go all winner set again, 5 4 2 3, and let's get a new point established here. We'll go dice out. 24 people playing, 26 people watching, 14 thumbs up. Let's see if we can get a couple more thumbs up here before the end of this roll. Dice out. And that left one just stopped. But we have a 4-4 hard 8, the square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. 5 4 2 3 is the dice set. 4 hard 8 is a square pair result. Are we back on the 8? I think we were on the 8 the last time. Yes, we were. So that was actually no, it wasn't. We were on the 4 last time. So okay, never mind, Joe. Just keep on playing. Keep on playing. 5 4 2 3. You guys haven't noticed I'm a little slap happy today. Last night was my first night back at work, and my first day back, I'm always tired the next morning. So, but let's go all bets set here and dice up. All bets are turned back on. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that again was using that 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set with a 2, 1, 3 result. And that's going to be no help for us. But if you're playing ATS, we need the 2 and the 6 to hit the small. We need the 9, 10, and 11 hit that tall. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3, all winner set. And we'll call it all bet set. Face out. Wow. That is like just a wild, wild toss. And we got a 4, 3, 7. And that is going to be an ouch. So we got made $100 off for that one. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. 4, 3, 7 result. This could be a primary hit. I don't know why, because it looked pretty random to me on that last throw. So Joel's tired today. Also worked yesterday helping out a friend all day. First day of work outside of home in 2 years. First time you got out of your chair in 2 years there, Joel? Oh my God. Yeah, it's when you're not used to doing something, it definitely is a big taxing to you. I know for me, the biggest thing was this is my first real week back to work since I've been back on my trip. I had 2 days of work last week, and then we had 1 day of meetings, so that really didn't count as a work week for me. But we got 11 on that last shooter, so let's stick with that all winner set. This will be shooter number 4 for the day. And we still got about 20 minutes left of the show here. So let's see if we can extend this for 20 minutes, this row, or longer. So we'll go 5, 4, 2, 3, all bets set, and dice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. And I believe that is Daddy Joe. So yes, it is. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 4, 6, 10. Let's mark that point of 10. Again, we're going to go 480 across on our bets. 75 out of 4, 5, 9, and 10. 90, and that's 6 and 8. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. Okay, Craig, have a great day. Helping install a heater at a customer of his. It was heavy. My son, my younger son, is a plumbing apprentice, and they give him all the grunt work. So he's the one who has to haul in and out all the water heaters. And talking to sons, I was going to show you guys the picture of that deer today, and I did not get it loaded on. Hopefully tomorrow I'll do that, of the deer that he shot. So make sure you guys show up tomorrow to see that. We'll try to do it in the beginning of the show if I remember to get it uploaded onto the computer. So all bets set. We gotta go and vote, says Craig. Face out. And we got a 3, 6, 9. And that is gonna be the easy 9, the soft Frank. No, that's not. That's the Dice Dr. Dan. That's the triple D. What am I thinking here? God darn it, Joe. So 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 3, 6, 9 result. The Dice Dr. Dan, triple D. So this could be hit number 1 here. We're going to go to 125 on that 5, 125 on the 9. Pressing $50 on each of them. Polls are not open, but they're heading that way shortly. Polls, I think, what do they open at 9 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning? It's 8:41 here. I'm going to probably go vote when I get up from my daily nap. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set, and we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. 7 a.m. Okay, so they've been open for about an hour and a half here in Wisconsin. It's if you didn't do your absentee voting, because I know the last 2 weeks they were accepting votes, I think at the courthouse. You can go in early and do that if you couldn't get to today's thing. So we got another 3-1 for Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 5-4-2-3 with a 3-1-4 result. And let me double check this. I know on level 5 that 4 or 10, along with an inside hit, was enough to get out of the shooter. Let's see if it does. It brings us to 251. So I'm going to do this one. So we're going to bring our bets down, and we're just going to drop in $5 to go to that 256 across. Actually, yeah, $5. So we're dropping in $5 to get to where we need to. So 256 across again is 160 across plus 96 across. So we're into the shooter for only $5 here now. So that's a smart play here. 5-4-2-3. And we'll call this all bets set. Dice out. And we got the 6-2-8, and that would be the Duracell 8. So we made a smart choice on that. So 5-4-2-3 is a dice set. We got a 6-2-8 result. And that means that we're going to be able to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $60 each, and we should still be in profit on the shooter now. So we have 307 brought back to rack 280 on the table. You are very welcome, Joel. Good luck on voting. I'm going to write my name on the ballot probably because I'm not quite sure about either of the major candidates there. Here's a little factor figure for everybody. So my younger son stopped over last night, and he told me that he went to the Trump rally. That he was in Green Bay this last Wednesday, I think it was. And he got at the rally about 1:30 in the afternoon. I think they opened the doors at 2:30, and he said it took almost 2 hours to get into the doors and to go through the metal security setups and that. And he just got through. It was him and a friend. And all of a sudden, Secret Service came over to him and he said, "Sir, come on over here. I need to talk to you." My son was like, "Oh shit, what did I do? What did I do to get in trouble with this and that?" And they gave him a pass to sit on the stage behind Trump. So he was sitting like 20, 25 feet away from Trump during his speech. So that is like really cool. I didn't even know that until yesterday. And I said to him, his name is Phoenix, by the way. I said to Phoenix, I said, "You know that you were in the danger zone there." I said, "Oh, you're lucky nothing happened." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I was thinking about that." He goes, "That was definitely the danger zone." So I was kind of curious or happy to see that. Anyway, we got an 8, so we pressed everything up to $60 on the 6 and 8. Call it all bet set here. 5-4-2-3. Face out. So again, less chin and more spin, Joe. And we got a 6-4-10, and that is going to be Waylon's best friend on that end. And which one is it? That is the Sorry Glenn. Oh, so sorry, Glenn. And Glenn's not even, I haven't seen Glenn here for a couple days now. Hopefully I didn't scare him off. So that's gonna be a winner 10. Point comes off, or puck comes off. And let's make the 10 and the 4 look like $50 before we turn those bets off. We're just gonna drop in $10. Not my full press that I would normally do, so we can collect a little bit. If I took everything down, we'll be at $72.94. So we're just about $150 or so away from goal. 5-4-2-3. And let's call it all bets set here and dice out. So Jeff was asking me about the 4-6-10 and 6-4-10 calls on his show yesterday. I didn't get a chance to answer him. So one of them was a Daddy Joe and the other one's a Sorry Glenn. So we've got an Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce, and that's going to be a pass line loser. Come out, loser. Again, we are looking for a new point, 5-4-2-3. And that's an Ace Deuce result. You're welcome, Jeff. I did hear you yesterday, but my problem is when I'm playing Crapsee, I play it on my phone while I'm listening to the show, and I can't go back and forth between the screens on my phone, because if I go back to watch or chat or go into the chat, it wipes out my Crapsee. So I try not to go back and forth if I can. So again, like I said, the 4-6-10 is going to be Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe, and the 6-4-10 is Waylon's best friend on the end, Sorry Glenn. So let's go again. All bets set. And I saw we're still looking for a point here. A little bit of a high arc on that one. Still looking for a point. It's going to be a 6-1-7. I think that's been a dominant 7 for us, is that 6-1 or the 1-6. Oops, that's not a pass line winner. Yeah, it is a pass line winner. Come out natural. What am I thinking here? 5-4-2-3 and a 6-1-7 result. Still looking for a point on this. That does wipe out that ATS, unfortunately. Not that we only needed the 11 and a 12 on a tall, and then we needed 3 numbers on that small. So I guess that wasn't the worst. 5-4-2-3. And right now, Jen, if she was playing, she would probably be cursing me out for this. 22 people playing. We got 20 people watching. Only 15 likes. Come on, people. Give that thumbs up. It would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Peace out. Wow. We got magic aces. We're still looking for that point here. Another pass line loser. Come out, loser. So 1-1-2. Again, 5-4-2-3 is the dice. So we have 1-1-2 result. Oh, seriously, Joe, let's get this going here. None of that is helping me at all because I don't have any bets on any of that stuff. So no help, no hurt. And we'll call it all bets set again. So if you're playing that world bet and you're pressing it up, you're probably making a couple dollars on that. Peace out. Or if you're playing at craps check, that'll help you as well. Or if you're a field rat, that'll help you as well. Peace out. And there we got a point now. We've got a 6-4-10. And that is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So let's mark the point of 10 again. Puck does turn back on. 5-4-2-3 is the dice set. And let's call it all bets set here. And dice up. So I do not think John's having a show today. He had mentioned something about taking the day off. He had something going on. I think it was work related. So another ace deuce. I just cannot get off of these craps numbers. So yeah, It is not productive for us at all. 1, 2, 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 1, 2, 3 result. Getting the hard shit out of the way, as Sarge would say. Getting hard stuff out of the way. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. And still looking for some box hits here. Good morning, Misan. Brian is running a show on at 10 o'clock on HCSK. So Brian started his show as well. I noticed that yesterday was the first time he did that. So yeah, you can jump over there if you want. I would appreciate if you stick with me here till the end, but it's up to you. So dice out. A little short on the landing zone, and that is going to be the end of the roll. That is going to be a 1, 6, 7. Ouch. So, we got time to do another shooter here, guys and gals. If you want me to, put in the chat if you want to see another shooter. I think we could do it. Good morning, Dan. So we had a 7 and 8 average rolls and 11. That last shooter number 4 was not very quality. Oh, hey, by the way, everybody who's listening here, Dice Dr. Dan, for some reason, had all of his subscribers wiped out from his YouTube channel. So if you, sorry, Jen, if you guys could, it would be greatly appreciated if you jump over to Dice Dr. Dan's channel and resubscribe. It would be greatly appreciated for him. I know he is working on some new content on a new strategy that he's going to be working and coming out with. I forget the name of the strategy. We had talked about when we were down in Vegas and that. So Jen is playing today, and she goes, yes, and boo on your come-outs. I agree on that. Sorry, Jen. You might have to change that sorry Glenn to sorry Jen. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set here. We're going to stick with that all winner set. And dice out. So make sure you check out Dice Dr. Dan YouTube channel. Here we go. I'm going to change my landing zone here once. And see if that makes a difference. It seems to make a difference here. Let's go 3-3 hard, 6 the double degen. So let's mark that point of 6. And that was using the 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 3-3 hard, 6 results. So all I did is I moved the landing zone over to the left a little bit, and that one a little bit long, but we're gonna go. Oh shoot, what should we do here? We are at $6,994. So we're only up what $240 for the day approximately. So let's go one more time. We'll go 480 across, 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. And we will call that all bets set. Thank you, John GT. The Hardway Mob, that's what he is calling it. That's right, Dan. Thank you. You are welcome there, Coffee Land. 5, 4, 2, 3. And dice out. Let's see if we can keep a similar landing zone here now. And we got an ace deuce, and that is the Alfredo sauce. So again, this could be no help for us. 5, 4, 2, 3. Ace deuce. That has been a dominant result on this dice set. Playing the field would probably make out better on this, but 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. And we had a 4, 2, 6. And that is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4, and it's also going to be a winner 6. Oops, that's not an ouch. That is a Kevin the Carpenter. There we go. So 5, 4, 2, 3. And a 4, 2, 6 result. Winner 6. So the puck is going to come off. And again, we're going to make both the 6 and 8 look like 138 before we turn those bets off. Let's be dropping off a quarter and 3 nickels and 3 pennies. Turn the bets off. Looking for a new point here. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. So this is a good example so far, hopefully, of changing just one little parameter to get different results. 4, 6, 10. And that's going to be Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So let's mark that point of 10. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set, 4, 6, 10 result. Puck moves to the 10, and our bets will be turned back on. Five, 4, 2, 3 dice up. All winner set. And let's call that all bet set here. Dice out. Oh my God, that sucks. That really sucks. I went from a winning day to a losing day. Oh my God, we got a 1, 6, 7. Ouch. Damn it. Let's see how far that puts us in the hole here. So I was doing good there. That brings us down to 65.23. That puts us $226 in the hole there. $36 in the hole. We're going to do another shooter. John's not doing a show here, so let's get another shooter, see if we can dig ourselves out and get at least a couple dollars profit so we can call it a winning day. So big difference between yesterday and today on our results. Let's try doing this one. So I'm going to, just for shits and giggles, we're going to go with the Hardway set here. And let's see if we can get a nice roll out of this. So all bet set. Lost your butt. We're going to go one more shooter here, Jen, and see if we can bring her back for you. 5, 4, 5, 4. So I'm not down too much, considering I'm putting a lot of money out there. Left one was a little bit higher than the right one, and we got a 6, 5. That is the Midmo Yo Chiro coming to us from above. And that's going to be the 5, 4, 5 for Hardway set this time. 6, 5. That's one dice off access. And none of my things are working the whole entire day here. So I'm going to have to do a little investigation going forward. So that's going to be a pass line winner come out natural. And let's go all bet set. Still looking for a point here. Excellent. Sorry, Jen. We got the Bruce. 5, 2. Bruce. Do not become shark bait. And that's a pass line winner come out natural again. Oh. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice. Huh. Wow. Let's do this once. Maybe this will make a difference. We're going to stick with the Hardway set, and we're going to go Uri grip. Just trying different things. See if we can get some consistency going here. Jen. How many times are you going to learn? Is it going to take you to learn? Hop the reds on me and come out. All bets set. Okay, so we're going to go Uri grip and see if we can shake those double pitches away. 3-2-5, and that is the Justice 5. So Jen is mad at me, so let's just throw her number and maybe get her back on my side here. So that's the Justice Jen. 5-4 dice set. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice on access. Both those hit the back wall there and jumped out really quick there. And we're going to go 480 cross. And we're going to do a Dallas drawdown here so we can get some money back to the rack. Maybe. We'll see. 5-4-5-4. And all bets set. Dice out. They stayed cross on us. We got a 4-1-5, and that is the truck and camper. So we got a 4-1-5 trucking camper. Again, the 5-4-5-4 dice set. And that's going to be one dice off axis. The right one went off axis. And that's a winner 5, by the way. So let's regress our bets. 160 cross regression. And we'll turn those bets off yet. So we're at 50 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 60 and a 6 and 8 for when we come out. And if I was really smart here, no, I'm still down $130 about. So we need another hit on this, another couple hits in order to get to a profitable day here. So let's call it all bets set here and dice out. Looking for a new point. Box numbers are turned off. Dice out. And Chen is going to hate me. 5-2 Bruce on a come out. Another double pitch of the dice. Pass lane winner, come out natural. And that is no help or hurt to me. And the buckshot. Oh my God. That was a Buckeye buckshot. Yes, it was, Dan, for that 5. Yeah, she's mad at me that I made the point as well. Justin, good point. I didn't even think about that. She does not pull, she does a DP, not a DC. What she did in Vegas was a DP, and then she would do a continuous come bet. Let's call it all bet set here. Dice out looking for a point yet. And wow, another Bruce. So let's get off of this set here. And let's go with back to the all 7 set. That's another pass line winner come out natural. All winner set, but keeping the Uri style grip. Because if we keep on doing the double pitch on that, that will be a safe result on her. That'll give us Hardways. So if we can do a double pitch on the all winner set, that'll give us the Old Bay bushel on top. And let's go all bets set here. Face out. We're losing people on Crapsee. Down to 13 people. Still looking for a point here. And we got a 516, and that is the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. I hope we found the winning ticket here now. Using the all-winner set with a Yuri style grip. You guys should if this goes on for an hour. Our bets are turned back on. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. And let's call it all bets set. Dice out. 13 people playing yet. And damn it, that's gonna be a 7. Ouch. Another Bruce. So that is the end of the show here, guys and gals. Oops, that's not a winner. That's an ouch. 5, 4, 5, 4. Another. No, that was not a 5, 4, 5, 4. That was a 5, 4, 2, 3. I can't even enter them in right. Wow. And that is going to be a 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 5, 2, 7. Ouch. So let's go through our statistics for the day here. We get this entered into Crapsee first. Did not finish off very strong here for the day at all. But anyhow, let's go through our results for the day here. We had 2 11s. We had a 7 and 8, another 7 and a 5. The quality of the rolls, other than that first, that shooter number 3 was a good quality, but the rest of them were not so great. 7s are given a big finger up the center there. 11s were a strong number. The 3s were a strong number, so sister numbers are strong there. Box numbers are low. Inside numbers are low today. 4s and 10s are expected. Come out 7s are off the charts. Horns are high. Fields are high. Hardways were low. Looking at our black belt statistics, this is through the end of yesterday. Yesterday's results did help bring these numbers up a little bit. We have 7,243 throws on black belt with a 9.77 SOR. We have a 6.62 SRR and a 6.6 or 6.77 BSR. So let's check the chat really quick here and see what is going on here. The last shooter was a soul crusher, says Ben. It was. I think I hit every single DP that you had on that one. On that last shooter, it was terrible. I will agree with you on that one. And I did lose money, so this is going to be a losing session today. Yeah, hop the reds from now on. But hey, guys, thanks for joining in today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better session. I hope to see everybody back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.